Right, here we go, guys and girls. So, what I've done here is I've got an Everton save, basically, and the aim here is just to buy English players. Now, I know it's already set up here on a game against Liverpool, so I want to show you this game so you can kind of see how it works. Then I'll take you through the tactics, so make sure you stay tuned for that because it is one of my best tactics, if not the best tactic. I mean, I'll let you be the judge of that. It definitely works well. Yeah, I'll take you through the signings, as you can probably see some of them. I mean, Jack Harrison into Dele Alli, fantastic goal. We have an amazing few seasons. What I'll try and do in this video is show you the full rebuild, which will probably be 4 or 5 years, I think. We'll see. Dwight McNeil there. Lovely cross into Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin's class, isn't he, on this? If only Everton could keep fit in real life. And please remember to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Liverpool in the second half here. They're on the attack straight from kick-off. Max Aarons wins it back. Jack Harrison, Fabinho's on it. Back to Luis Diaz. Harrison takes him out, but Caters took over. Whipped that into Mo Salah. Mo Salah should have done better. Alex Scott, Max Aarons. You can kind of see some of the players I brought in. Jack Harrison, obviously one of them. Max Kilman. Good English players, not like world class, but good young players with potential. Salah almost in there. Holgate gets it clear though to Harrison, to Warby, Dwight McNeil. Computer struggling here. Sorry about this. Promise this gameplay will get better. Lovely chip there from Calvert-Lewin. That's a brilliant goal. 3-0. Dele Alli, Jack should have done better there. Alex Scott. I think Awobi played really well this season. Dele Alli was surprising me. But he did really well. He almost got back to how we was playing, 4 or 5 seasons ago? Bit of a mad one how bad he seems to have got now. He did that interview with Gary Neville, which is quite interesting, but yeah, I'd like to see him improve again. Calvert-Lewin in. A brace for Calvert-Lewin. I think that's going to do it. 3-0 against Liverpool, man. It's fantastic. Liverpool on this game, one of the best teams. Man City, as you can see, we played brilliantly. Little insight into the tactic, which I will take you through in more depth. But we had 25 shots, 15 shots on target, 2.63 XG, 50-50 on the possession. But I mean, look at that. Calvert-Lewin, McNeil, Awobi, Ali, Harrison, Scott, Aarons, Kilman, Tarkovsky, Holgate, Pickford, all English. Fantastic. I know Awobi is played for Nigeria, but he's English, isn't he? I mean, there's a tiny bit of leeway with a couple of players like that, so please don't hold that against me too much. In my eyes, he's English. He came through it. Arsenal, he was born in England. As you can see, we sold loads of people. I mean, just incredible. Mikolenko there for 27 million, Morpay 11.5. Adjusted gave for 9.5. James Coleman for only 1.6. Amadou Nana, Juventus came in for 76 million. It's incredible. Takure for 11.75. Begovic for 1.8. Yuri Mina for 12.5. Obviously, none of them are English, I believe, which is why I got them sold. And then We brought in Jack Harrison for 14 million, Max Aarons for 21.5, Ryan Kent for 8.5, Max Kilman for 21 million, and Alex Scott for 8.5 million, which I think is a bit of a steal for him. So I think that's good business. As you can see, we did really well. Okay, Carabao Cup third round by Man City, third round the FA Cup by West Ham, but first season, 29th of May 2023, we won the league with an English-only team, 9 points ahead of Man City. Calvert-Lewin top in the goal scoring, 35. Ryan King got 7.99 average. He had loads of assists, probably onto Calvert-Lewin's head with set pieces because we were very good at that. Ryan Kent 19 assists, Jack Harrison 17 assists. I mean, look at Ryan Kent. I mean, his stats aren't great, but he just played phenomenally well. I don't know. I wasn't expecting us to play this well. I think it goes to the tactic as well, which I will show you. 100 goals, we scored 32 against, 68 goal difference, 86 points, which is not bad. Maybe a little bit low. I've seen teams obviously in the 90s have won the league with 100 points before, so yeah, we maybe got a bit lucky this season, but still with Everton, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Third in shots against, we were second with shots for. We're not there in pass completion, so it's kind of a counter-attacking tactic. Again, which means we're not there in possession, not there in tackles, we're there with dribbles, so fourth in most dribbles. We've got the clean sheets, top in that, which is important, and fewest conceded, only 32. Incredible season. I mean, have you ever won the league first season with Everton? Even not just buying English players. This is the tactic. I think it's incredible. We've got pressing forward on attack, inverted winger on attack. I'll take you through these things first. You've got underlap left and right, focus play down left and right, play out of defence, higher tempo, low crosses with the ball in the box, run at defence. It's a balanced mentality. We've got counter press, counter, distribute quickly, roll it out, and then out of possession, we run much higher line of engagement, much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often to prevent keeper distribution. We've got a pressing forward on attack. We've got 2 inverted wingers on attack, 2 attacking midfielders on support, defensive midfielder on support, 2 inverted wing backs on support, 2 centre backs on defend, and sweeper keeper on defend. No special instructions. I don't know why this works so well, but it just does. I kind of stumbled upon it in the West Ham save and just kept tweaking it, and I think I've got it better this time than I have in previous videos, but it depends what players you've got as well. These are the players I'm looking at signing, that I'm kind of scouting. I don't know if I'll bring them in. Obviously we're going on the English. I'd love to get Elise. I think he's fantastic. Obviously Harry Kane was on there, but I doubt he's going to come Russ, although we just won the league though, so you never know. Harvey Barnes, Eze, they're probably the players we're going to be looking at. I think got 127 million to spend. Let's have some fun with that. So we've got our season 2 transfers in. So I thought I'll show you this before I actually play the season, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to try and cram everything into this one video. Let me know if that's the format you want to see. We sold Michael Keane, and the PSG came in for Dele Alli, 56 million, which is mental. He had a great season though. As you can see, I think we bought brilliantly. Jared Bowen's come in, 15.5 million. Levi Colwill for 43 million. Dewsbury Hall for 24 million. Harvey Barnes for 26.5. I think Leicester got relegated, so I got them in. And the Berry Eze for 26.5 million as well. I think they're very good signings. I really do. They're not world-class players, but I think it's potential, especially with Colwill. I think he could be a world-class player. We haven't changed the tactics. The tactic looks the same. As you can see, I know Damari Gray is down as Jamaican, Obi's down Nigerian, but everyone's English. They were both born in England, so like I say, give me a little bit of leeway on that. Feel free to butch me in the comments if you don't agree with that though. But thank you. Right, so we've gone to the end of the second season now. It's 1st of June 2024. This has been quite a very exciting season actually. As you can see, I've already done a little bit of transfer, just running down some contracts of non-English players, letting them go for free. We did another sale, I think, Moise Kean, but that was already planned, isn't it, in the game, so that happened. We also sold. We didn't buy anyone else. I think I've shown you the transfers in them, so that's fine. No other business in the competitions. We won the Carabao Cup. That's fantastic. 3-2 in extra time against Man City. Calvert-Lewin got 8 goals. Colwell got 6. Colwell's been brilliant from set pieces and corners. FA Cup, we were knocked out semi-final by Liverpool. Very disappointing. We're in the Champions League final against Man City. That's what I'm going to show you shortly, so stay tuned for that. Unfortunately, we only finished 4th in the league, but 4th in the league with a Carabao Cup, semi-final in the FA Cup and a Champions League final, potential Champions League win. I think it's fantastic. Ryan Kent got 26 assists, amazing. I think it's a really good season, personally. We're not far off, we're only 6 points off top. We had 103 goals, only conceded 37. How we didn't win the league with those sort of numbers is kind of incredible to me, but that's a really good season for me, I think. So we've got the most goals, we had the most shots, we were 3rd fewest in shots against. We're not there past completion. We're getting better in possession, which is strange because it's a counter-attack tactic. We've got the most dribbles. Do ask them to run at the defence, run with the ball as much as possible. We conceded the second amount of goals. Liverpool beating us there by 3 goals. As you can see, people are starting to gel together. It does seem to work quite well. Which is strange because I haven't got anyone in that sort of centre midfield. We've got Calvert-Lewin, Kent, Eze, Iwobi, Harrison, Dewsbury Hall, Godfrey Cole, Tarkowski, Holgate, Pickford going into this Champions League final against Man City. Wish me luck, because this is not going to be an easy game. Especially if they've got Haaland playing. I didn't check, but I kind of hope he's injured. No, he's playing. They've got Raphael Leao, Joshua Kimmich, Orwell. Let's see how we get on. I mean, this would be insane, wouldn't it? 2 seasons of Everton, we won a Premier League trophy, Carabao Cup, and potentially a Champions League. Not a lot happening early on, which I suppose isn't a bad thing for us. So I think we can kind of wear them down a little bit and not concede. And we can probably come on strong later. Oh, they're in though. Bernardo Silva's scored. That's not good. 15 minutes in, 1-0 down. It was our second shot on target. We haven't had a shot on target yet. We've only had 1 shot. Struggling a bit here. We might have to look at not changing the tactic, obviously, because I think the tactic works, but maybe just tweaking some of the players, possibly. Give them a bit of encouragement. Come on, Everton. We'll run the ball in Eze, Godfrey, Dewsbury Hall, Calvert-Lewin, back to Dewsbury Hall. Playing well. It is a bit narrow, this formation, as you can probably see. But Harrison's in. Oh, should have scored. But yeah, it is quite a narrow formation, but I think it works. Just seems to create a lot of overloads. So you always have that overload either on the right or left with your wingers, attacking midfielders, the forward moving over. You seem to get a bit of an overload in the middle because the inverted wing backs come in with that defensive midfielder. It leaves you a bit vulnerable down the wings on the counter attack, but I think it works so much better that it outweighs that risk. And if you win the ball back high up the pitch, honestly, 8 times out of 10 you're scoring. Got 3 shots still not on target. They've got 5 shots, 2 on target. We need to get something into Calvert-Lewin. Definitely our danger man. We've got a corner here. We are good from set pieces. But that was poor. De Bruyne clears it out. Bernardo Dewsbury Hall wins it back into Harvey Barnes. Cross to Harrison. Harrison's had a couple of chances here. Half time, still 1-0 to Man City. Can we pull it back in the second half? I should mention the tactics. There won't be a link to the tactic in the description. What I do have now is I've got a Patreon page, so that's in the description. Feel free to go and check it out. And, you know, it's a great way to support the channel if you want to. And what you'll get in that is you'll get all the tactics, which is loads of them, honestly. I've tried loads of tactics out, as you can imagine. You'll get all my save game files and stuff, so you can actually keep playing with this Everton team if you want to, or any of the other videos you've watched. You'll get a chance to help decide what team I'm going to rebuild or do a save on next. You know, I'll just want to get you involved as much as I can on that Patreon page and kind of let you guys almost decide what route to take this channel down, I suppose, in a way, you know, what sort of teams to do, what sort of videos to do. Almost an hour in here. It's been quite an even game. We've actually got a better XG, but they're still 1-0 up, and there's not a lot happening. But Eze into Scott. Took it wide. Oh, Edison with a great save. The first touch just took him too wide, didn't it? Come on, Everton. I've got to say, I mean, I don't know if you guys are like this with Football Manager, but it is quite a frustrating game at times. I love playing it, but I do get frustrated. I mean, I don't like it making to a final and then not winning the final, which is kind of where this looks to be heading, doesn't it? But it's still get to a Champions League final is a great achievement in the second season with Everton. Got a corner. Bowen whips that into Kilman. Kilman scores. 6th goal of the season. We're back to 1-1. Game on. I should also have video coming out soon where I'm actually playing in an online game against my brother, so let me know if that's some sort of content you want to see. And to be fair, although I do this for like YouTube and stuff, my brother is very good at Football Manager, so there is a strong possibility I won't be coming out on top in that save. Foden's in down the left here into Kimmich. 1-2 back to Foden. Into De Bruyne. Oh, it's gone on for a corner. I thought they were going to score there. We need to get this clear. Pickford. Right. Couple minutes, a normal time left. Calvert-Lewin's injured. That's not what we need. We've already done 5 subs. What annoys me about this is if this goes to extra time, I should get another sub, shouldn't I? But it won't let me at that point sub somebody in for Calvert-Lewin, will it? I'll still have to be down to 10 men now, which I don't think's right. I get it, we go the 90 minutes, but then at this point I should be able to bring somebody on for Calvert-Lewin, shouldn't I? Maybe I've missed a trick, but we're going to have to somehow win this with 10 men now. Yeah, you see what I mean? It won't let me bring someone else, so now I've got 10 men for the next half an hour. And possibly lost my best penalty taker, which isn't ideal. Although it's good at penalties, so maybe not my best. Well, we kind of just need to hang on now, don't we? Somehow get it to penalties. Well, it's only Pickford's great at penalties, or maybe that's just in real life, but I mean, I'm not sure about your thoughts on Pickford, but I just don't think he's England's number one. I know he is. Southgate loves him, but I'm not his biggest fan. Oh man, Kimmich scored. 2-1. We need a goal with 10 men. Oh, straight from the kickoff. Harvey Barnes trying to get him down the left. Sit across to nobody because now I don't have a striker. Man City are looking to break away with De Bruyne. Back to Ake, Stones, Howard Bellis now in defence. Bernardo into Grealish. They've scored, that's 3-1. It's a good goal by them, to be fair. This looks to be slipping away. There we go, we've got a corner. Dewsbury Hall. Didn't quite see how that went in, but he scored. We're back in with a chance. We've got 15 minutes to get something else out of this. Can't make any more changes. I'm going to go back to balanced. I don't want to go too attacking because we are down to 10 men. Oh man, if Calvert-Lewin hadn't got injured, I think we win this game. Seven and a half minutes to go. Come on, Everton. Storm. That over to Foden. And for De Bruyne, Tarkowski cuts it out. We've got a break on here. Go Bowen. Into Eze. Stones tackled him, but Barnes is on it. You get that into Eze. Thought there was a gap there, but he's missed it now. Back to score. Back to Bowen. 16th goal of the season. 3-3. He's got 2 goals with 10 men here. We've got a chance. This is going to penalties, isn't it? A couple of minutes left to normal time. Well, extra time. Here we go. Penalties. Calvert-Lewin is decent penalties, to be fair, so that's a shame. But we've got Bowen, Eze, who's good. Tarkowski, really, who's quite good. After that, we're struggling. Is penalties just a lottery as well? You know, let me know in the comments how you guys see it. Is there a certain order you should be putting people in? Is there certain statements you should be giving your team that just give you give you a better chance? I'm not sure. I kind of just wing it each time when I get the penalties because I don't get here that often. De Bruyne is stepping up first in Man City. They've got the advantage in front of their fans and they're shooting first. It's almost like everything kind of going a little bit wrong for us, down to 10 men shooting against their fans. Dewsbury Hall puts it in. So hopefully we can just somehow get a win here. Bernardo Silva. I thought he'd saved it for a second there, but that's crept in. Jared Bowen stepping up. That's a great finish. 2-2. No one's missed a penalty. Yeah, they've got some great penalty takers, haven't they? Kimmich stepping up now. Oh, I don't know if he hit the bar. I think he got saved by Pickford. Tarkovsky now. He's put that in. That was a really good penalty. Got John Stones stepping up. Can we save another one? Make it a bit more comfortable? No, we can't, unfortunately. Harvey Barnes. Oh, that's been saved. That's an awful penalty. He went down the middle, didn't he? And Edison had time to get back to it. He'd already dived as well. Oh, Foden sends keeper the wrong way. Now we're in trouble. Now we've got to score. Who's stepping up here? Eze is stepping up. He's a pretty good penalty taker. Hopefully I haven't jinxed it. Eze. Oh, that's just crept in off the post. I thought he'd saved it for a second. Jack Grealish now. Saved. We've got a chance. Who's stepping up? Alex Scott. What is he, 20 years old? Maybe 19. Could win a Champions League here. He sent the keeper the wrong way. Somehow we've won this on penalties. That is a mad game, that really is. Let's go and get that trophy. 2 seasons. Won the Premier League, Champions League now, and the Carabao Cup. That's incredible. And there's still more to go. We're going to play a few more seasons. We're going to do 4 or 5 seasons, see where we end up. I suppose the end now is, can we win another Premier League, another Champions League? Nice to get the FA Cup, but I mean, you still got to remember we're Everton. We haven't got the best team in the world. Really, really good. With 10 men as well. Like I say, I mean, that when Calvert-Lewin's injured, you should be able to sub him, shouldn't you, when he goes to extra time. Seems a bit daft that you can't. Brilliant stuff. Right, so we've got some transfers now. This is the 3rd season transfers. I mean, already I spot my sub-goalie is Billy Crellin now. So maybe I should be strengthening that, but we'll see. So we've done some business. Sold Garner at Burnley for 23 million. Dwight McNeil, Southampton for 17.5. Damari Gray, Rangers 7.5. I think we bought brilliantly here. Eddie Nketiah for 4.5 million. Jade Sancho wasn't getting played in Man U. 37.5 million. There's a lot of Mason Mount there for 4 years. He was on transfer list for 4 years. But with that Sancho deal, we did have to do a percentage of the next sale. So if I do sell him on, I think Man United gets him like 25% of the next sale. So that's why that one looks cheaper. Right, now we've gone to the end of our 3rd season. As you can see, we won the UEFA Super Cup. That's another trophy, so that is nice. We've actually won the Champions League again. I mean, this is insane. 2-1 against PSG. We won the Carabao Cup again on penalties against Wolves. We do love a penalty shootout in the final. We were runners-up in the FA Cup. 1-0 to Liverpool, unfortunately. That would be one I really wanted to win, but never mind. Because we also won the league. What an amazing season. 97 points, 102 goal difference. It's not goal scored, that's goal difference. We've had a fantastic season. Sancho 13 assists, Calvert-Lewin 46 goals, 11 man of the matches with a 7.98 rating. Really, really incredible. Since we scored 130 goals and only conceded 28. This team's getting better. Obviously, most in goals, most in shots, fewest in shots against. Still counter-attacking, so you won't expect to be in the possession. We've got the most dribbles made, fewest conceded, and we were 4th in clean sheets, but we're only 2 off the top, so that's still pretty good. Still running the same tactic that I've been running before, that I've shown you. It's working. Why change it, you know? Go into the squad, as you can see, all English. Calvert-Lewin, 62 games, scored 78 goals. Mason Mount got 32 goals. Colwell got 24 goals. Bowen got 23 goals. Alex Iwobi, I mean, I think I said it earlier in the video, he's English. Look, I mean, started at Arsenal. I'm classing him as English. Hope you guys don't mind that. These are the players I'm looking for now. These are interested. Haaland's interested. Declan Rice, Saka, Rashford, Kane, Bellingham, Reece James, Ford. Got the money for Bellingham, 86 million. Reece James there, 47 to 58 million. Have you ever seen it that so low? I think he's someone we have to bring in. But let's see. Amazing, amazing season. What was that? A quadruple. Fantastic. So this is season 4. I'm going to show you the transfers. As you can see, this is a massive one. This is going to be my last season. Let me know if you want to see more though, please. You know, fair enough. We've sold Ryan Kent for 38 million, Harrison for 24, Barnes for 32, Iwobi for 42, Tarkowski for 14, Pickford for 41.5 million. This is who we brought in. Bursic is our replacement for Pickford for 12 million. We brought in Reece James for 58 million. Incredible. Jude Bellingham for 86 million. And Harry Kane for 52 million. I think we've sold some good players, but that's the best players we bought. This is the team now with Calvert-Lewin, Sancho, Kane, Mount, Bowen, Bellingham, Branthwaite, Cole, Kilman, James, Bursic. Bursic's actually a really good keeper. You know, I was looking for English keepers and he seemed to stand out. Maybe not quite as good as Pickford, but younger, bigger. I think he's got potential to be better than Pickford, so that's why we've gone for him. What a fantastic team. I can't wait to show you how this team gets on. So this is the end of season 4, my final season. What a season again. We won the FA Cup finally. We won the UEFA Super Cup. We won the Community Shield. As you can see, we beat Man United 1-0 in the FA Cup there. Beat Arsenal 1-0 in the Super Cup, which means they were the Europa League winners last year. Beat Liverpool in the Community Shield 2-0. We unfortunately got knocked out in the Carabao Cup third round by Brentford, knocked out in the round 16 by Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So we couldn't be 3 times in a row winners, but we've won the Premier League again. So I will show you these stats, but I just want to remind people, we've now won in 4 seasons, 2 Champions Leagues, 3 Premier Leagues, 2 Carabao Cups, 2 UEFA Super Cups, Community Shield, and an FA Cup. As Everton, only buying English players. I mean, look at that, 120 goals scored this season, only conceding 29. This has been a fantastic save, honestly. I didn't expect it to go this well. I really didn't. Like I say, this is the last season. Let me know if you want to see more. You know, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see where I can take this team, I'm not sure how much more I can win, but you never know. And also, like I said earlier in the video, there's a Patreon page. So if you want this save game file, have a look at the Patreon page, check that out. You can get this save game file. You just see how great this team is. I mean, there's players who want to join Everton. I don't know if they still do this season, but it was like Erling Haaland and Saka. You could go and get those players. You could take this save game file, go and buy Haaland, Saka, and just have a lot of fun. We've entered the English Hall of Fame as a manager. That's pretty incredible in 4 years. So many trophies. An amazing tactic. Let me know if you try the tactic and how it works for you. I am using it. I will be using it a bit against my brother in the online game mentioned before, but I have tweaked the tactic and changed to something else, which seems to work very well. So look out for that video, because I think you'll be surprised at the tactic I'm using eventually, and it seems to be working. Thank you so much for staying this long in the video. What an incredible 4 season with Everton. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.